Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Wednesday night at Citi Field, a heartbreaking 4-3 loss for the Mets to the Atlanta Braves. Mets had a 3-0 lead. Braves scored 4 runs in the last 3 innings. But the Mets appeared to have this game in the bottom of the ninth. 2 out, 2 on. Yoenis Cespedes hit one over the right center field fence for what could have been a game-winning 3-run homer. But Ender Inciarte brought it back, and the Braves held on to win.
I mean, it's a great catch, tremendous catch. One of the best you'll ever see. Again, second night we've had the right guy up there at the right time, and tonight they just made a tremendous play to save the game.
I knew I hit the ball well. I knew there was a good chance it was going to make it out, but he made a better play.
Saw him jumping for it, and then when I hit home plate, turned around and saw him jumping up and down, and I was like, no, there's no way he robbed that. But I don't know, I watched the video just like everybody else, and you can see it clear as day. I mean, it was a home run. He brought it back. So sometimes you just got to tip your cap to him, because I mean, that kind of play in a pressure situation doesn't come around very often.
Yeah, we all think it was out. I think that, it's a shame that he made that great play. With Cespedes, we get our man in the plate and hitting the ball, the far, and he made the great plays. Well, good for them, bad for us.
Well, I tell you what, this has been a very feisty Brave team. They played the Mets hard in Atlanta, and they've come here and sweep them down the stretch where this is a very heartbreaking loss for the Mets. And I cannot say enough about this play Inciarte made. I mean, he ran a long way. Ronnie mentioned he was playing Cespedes slightly to pull. He had to run all the way to right center field on the run and make that catch to end the game. It would have been a 3-run home run to win the ball game.
And it negated some great starting pitching from Bartolo Colon, who for 6 innings was untouchable, had a 3-0 lead, and then his old battery mate Anthony Recker hit a 2-run homer, and the game started to change.
That really did shift the game, Gary. It seemed like it was going to be a walk in the park for Colon at least through 7 innings. That 2-run home run put the Mets on their heels a little bit, and I think it put Terry Collins on his heels because he had to go right to his A guys in the bullpen. So he went to Addison Reed. He wanted to get 4 outs. He only got 2 from him. He had to bring Josh Smoker to retire Freeman. He didn't. Freeman with a single, and then he wanted a 5-out save by Familia, who got the 5 outs, but while he got them, 2 runs scored.
It's another day. I think we got 10 more games left. We're still there, and you have to try to win the most you can in those 10 games left.
Every loss is going to be tough to dust off, but we can't just dwell on the negatives. We really got to come back tomorrow and get back at it and try to get on the winning side of things.
What's the worst case scenario? We're still right where we want to, right in the wild card hunt. And Bart pitched a great game. We couldn't put it over the top, but you got to come out tomorrow. We got to get ready to play again.
Matt Kemp hit a sacrifice fly after a double steal to tie the game. Inciarte drove in a run with a ground out in the ninth and then saved the game for the Braves, who have now won 6 straight games at Citi Field as they sweep the series from the Mets. Now the Mets have 10 games to go in the regular season with their wild card hopes very much up in the air. 7 of those 10 against the Philadelphia Phillies starting Thursday night with Seth Lugo on the mound for New York. 6 o'clock the coverage Thursday night for Cadillac First Pitch on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.